Hello friends, we are out here on the Little Tennessee River. This section right here is dammed up, that's why it doesn't look like the rest of it. But the Little Tennessee River flows into Lake Fontana, and we've been catching them pretty good out here. This time of year starts to get really good. Just out here by myself, just trying to catch some big ones, trying to lean on a few. Well, I had a trip yesterday, man. My buddy John took me out to I'm not going to name the bridges, but guys that know. It's Santee, Georgia out there, and we did a 7-mile float. I caught my first shoal bass. I caught two about 15 and a half, and then lost one about 15 and a half. And John had an 18 that did a somersault out of his boat, but it was fun. It was really fun. I mean, it's hard. You see the previous video. I'm not super experienced on the river and that kind of moving water river. I mean, I am in spillways and stuff like that, but that shallow water stuff and paddling down those drops, and I mean, it's not like class 3 rapids or anything, but I mean, there's places where you can definitely get sideways and flip. But I just learned trust the process, go with the flow, literally, and caught one. Caught a couple, so I was happy to do that. Got my limit for the Peach State Kayak Anglers, which was kind of a cool tournament. It was 3 bass, 1 spot, 1 largemouth, and 1 shoal. And one guy's I think it's Nick, has got almost 62 inches, and the other guy behind him is like 61 inches. So that's some good fish. But man, that was a cool trip. So hopefully be out here throwing the buzz bait. I like that little tiny Strike King buzz bait. Out here it works great on the river. It's got a really good hook, and you can pick them up on walmart.com for like $2.85. So we'll be out here throwing the worm, throwing the buzz bait, and I'll be checking back with you. Come on, smoke it. Love throwing a buzz bait. Smash that buzz bait. I found some old buzz baits. In like this old, well, I actually had a buzz bait spinnerbait box like back in the day. Found a buzz bait like with big clear blades. Found one with 3 clear blades. A bunch of the old ones. God, the hooks back then were trash. Frogs. I don't hear any bluegill popping though. Every year, this whole place changes. There'll be a slough that you couldn't get into for 5 years, all of a sudden be able to get into it. Little dinkaroon. I switched over to the little tiny whopper plopper. I started getting bites. No, maybe they're burned out on the buzz bait. I think it's the Whopper Plopper 60. Pretty sure. This is one of my favorite baits when I go to Florida. Not the 60, but the regular and the Chapo. And whatever crazy color combination is, like, they just love it. And the peacock bass love it too. Come on now. Be a big one. iLeague September challenge is up. 15 bass for the month of September. So get your fish on. Come join us. iLeague is basically an online club. Do monthlies. Every once in a while, try to do like I'll get some good hot dogs and we'll do like a hot dog meetup tournament. And I'll get off the water early and make some killer hot dogs for people. And I'll make potato salad and coleslaw too. Some chips maybe. Come on now, smack this. Carper tailing. Man, I always wanted to take a fly fisherman in here. See if he can get one of those. Man, I tell you what, I got a big one. Got him to eat the frog too. Look at this guy. That is a fat fish. Let's get a measurement on him. We paddle out, do the Chad Hoover. Paddle with the fish in the hand. Ow. It's probably not ideal. I'll drop my anchor. Okay. Let's measure this guy. There's the little frog. I got it at like Bass Pro Shops or Academy, or I missed so many fish on it. They were, I bent the hooks out a little bit. That might have helped. Man, I'm gonna get a weight on him. Let's get a weight-a-roon. I'm saying 3 pounds. I big eye stuff. Look. Kilograms, pounds. Okay. $278. That's good. Almost 3 pounds. Let me get a pick. I don't need this identifier on here. That was for yesterday. Camera out. All right, let's get a picture. Wet the board. All right. It's a fatty. It's a fatty McFatterson. Please don't jump out. 17 3/4. Take the dang picture. Fuck. I hate this phone. Never had a phone that could ever take a picture, like ever take a picture. Always been a pain in the ass. Thank you. All right, we got one. Let's let him go. On the frog. Smoke the frog. Maybe they just won't. Maybe it's just if they have to be like a 15-incher, it's not going to get it done. But a bigger fish. And he got that frog. He got that frogger. Got it. Got it out. That's a nice one. want to measure him. He's probably, let's see. I think 13 inches. God, he hit it like, look how they're built chunky here. That was fun. Ooh, not done. Straight braid, smacking them. Since I opened the hooks up, they seem to be hooking up. I need to take my fat basses. All right, calm down. I gotta take a picture of him. What did you eat? Got this one on a worm. Can't see it. Look at the belly on that thing. What a chunk of Luska. I might try to do the Bass Slam next year, which is 5 bass. I know where to catch pretty much, but all of them, I think. I don't think the Tapaloosa bass is in there because that's in Georgia. That's in, I mean, Tennessee. That's in, what do you call it? Alabama. I don't know. I'm not an expert at that stuff. I just would call everything a Savannah bass, but I have caught like Bartram, Savannah bass. You could freaking take a picture. Thank you. All right, there's a chunk. I thought it was a lot bigger. I better get another one out of there.